Hello, you're tuned in with Althea Hart, watching herhiphopla.com.
Hey, I'm Jasmine with Her Hip Hop, and I'm here with Althea Hart, aka Fifi. Hey, Fifi, what's going on?
Hey, girl. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good, but we have got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
So let's go right into it. What is your relationship status? What is going on? Are you single? Are you dating?
I am busy.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing right now.
All right.
It's my singing and my skincare line and my hair care line and my properties and no.
You got jobs.
Right. I got businesses.
LA is a lot different than New York.
Definitely.
You know, we don't wear winter clothes at all. So are you getting your little date on?
No.
No.
I like how you threw
Not
that
yet.
in there. I like how you threw that in there. No.
Not yet?
No, not
Okay.
yet. I'm just trying to get myself together and
That's
my
important.
son.
Do you miss being on Love and Hip Hop?
I miss being on television.
Okay.
I miss being on television. And
You were just on the first 15, and
so from Love and Hip Hop, we went on to Marriage Boot Camp.
how was your experience doing that?
So that being on Marriage Boot Camp was what made me say I don't want to fucking be with you no more.
Oh.
To
You heard
be
it first,
honest,
ladies and gentlemen.
To be honest, everybody watches television. Everybody's on social media.
Exactly.
So everybody watches our fights on social media. You know, I'm not gonna point any fingers. You know, I need to put my phone down, throw it out the window. A lot of times as well, I get upset.
Okay.
And because I know that he cares about it, that's why I feel like I go on social media. But it's wrong. And we both need to really get to some type of common ground.
Okay. And are you guys working towards that right now with your co-parenting? And...
Right. Yeah. You know, it's not just money.
Okay.
You know, when a father sends money, it's more than just money.
Okay.
You know, so my son's father, he's a wonderful dad, but he's really busy a lot. So,
Okay.
you know, moving to LA and being in LA, it's hard. You know, it's hard trying to get to auditions, and you know, I have a lot to do. So it's just hard as a new mom to be in LA, you know, by herself, and you know, it takes more than just money.
And how is your baby? We didn't really get a chance to talk about him.
Baby Zeno. I love him. Baby Zeno is doing really, really good. And I love the fact that I'm his mother, and I wouldn't change anything.
You're a first time mom.
I'm a
Is it a
first
new
time.
experience?
It's
Is
a
it
new
anything like you thought it would be?
You know, everybody said, you know, women be like, they want to have a kid when they're ready. Like, you're never ready. Like, I just, like, I had him at the time when it was meant for me to have him, and I didn't prepare. Like, even when I got pregnant with him, I didn't go through like any like breathing classes. I didn't even read that book that they tell you to read, like the beginning. I bought the book.
Yeah, you just
but I didn't read it. Like, I don't know, like everything that I've been doing with him has been like an experience as far as learning. We're both learning as we've been going.
So basically, there's no crash course into motherhood.
There's no crash course. It's something you gotta learn.
Let's dive into some of your music. So you have a new EP coming out soon. When can we expect that?
So I have an EP coming out.
Okay.
That's also been an issue because my son's father produced the entire EP. So that's another thing that we're dealing with. It's like, why put together this dope EP and we're not doing anything with it? But it's time now to, you know, for people to hear it. And it's called Controversy.
Good name. That's a good name.
And you know, I'm so much more than just somebody's arm candy. So you could do the music. I have my SAG card. You know, I own a hairline called Main Accessories. I own a skincare line called Love Her Skin.
Okay.
And the hairline is, not only do I sell bundles, but I sell clip-ins. They come in 10 different colors, 20 inches, and as far as bundles, I do all the bundles. I love Vietnamese. This is actually Vietnamese. But I, you know, do Brazilian, Vietnamese, curly, straight, all of that.
Do you have closures and all that
Closures,
stuff?
frontal.
Kind of,
It's a full one-stop hairline.
And how did you get into the hairline, and what made you want to dive into that?
Yeah, so I have always had like a pretty good length of hair. Back in the day in high school, my hair was like down to my back. My mother, she's like Indian. We like always had good hair. So I just was like, I want to get into something that I can love. Even with the skin, like the mask. It's a basic skincare line right now because it was just like I had this horrible breakout in high school, and my mom, like, I tried everything to make these pimples go away, and they didn't go away. And after I threw everything away that I got from the drugstore, the dermatologist, I was like, just try this face mask.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she still wears the face mask today, and that's how I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a skincare, start real basic. So that's what I did, and it's a mint mask and a percentile mask and a sulfur mask. And they all three do different things, but something so simple and so effective. I'm really, really hands-on. Not only that, I run a property management company that I had
before. Real estate.
I do real estate that I had way before being on reality television. And being on reality television is not my first time being on television. I started out in front of the camera doing music videos. And, they were, I like to call them classics. These videos, they still play now on MTV Jams.
Any ones that we would know about?
I was on, let's see, Puff Daddy, Take This Money, Get This Money. I was on Jaro, I Cry, Ashanti Foolish, Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Unpredictable. And, Pharrell, his was Angels, but it only aired overseas.
Those are some pretty good classics.
Yeah, they were classics.
Yeah.
And I, video girls, we don't get the same respect that we did back in the day. But I was one of the top.
The budget is a lot less.
There's no budget.
Yeah, there's none.
There is no budget.
Come for free. Come work for free.
Right.
Yeah,
you have so many girls who will just do it for free. So yeah, it's completely different. There is no budget for us.
And you used to sign to Def Jam.
And I was signed to Def Jam. Yeah, people think
Super
I
talented.
just got on somebody's dick and just was like, hey, I'm here. No, I have been around for a long time and have done a lot of things. Say you do deserve the respect. You have been grinding for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have to look at myself and say, Althea, social media, I get called names, I get called so many different things on social media. I don't care, it doesn't bother me.
How do you deal with it though? I mean, it has to
I don't deal with it. People don't know me.
Yes, there you go. Okay.
When I'm going at somebody, I'm not going at the million of followers. I'm going at that one person. When I go if I do react or at someone back and go back at someone, because I do argue with a certain person on social media, that I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm doing it for him to get his attention, not for people that don't know.
Not for everybody else. So
right.
It ends up on the
Which
shade
in
room
my mind, I'm thinking what, but it's just
It's a reaction.
Yeah, it's a reaction. I guess because in our minds, we only care what people think when we're worrying about what they think. Turn the phone off and put it in the damn drawer. No, honestly, I had to program myself, okay, when I get home, I shut my phone off. The cell phone makes me crazy. Even if I ain't got nothing going on, I'm constantly, okay, let me check Snapchat, okay, let me check Instagram. It's like a cycle, and it's crazy. So you're constantly checking your emails. When I get in the house, I turn my phone off. Know who you are. These people don't mean anything.
Okay. Anything else that you want to talk about? Any new projects that you have coming up?
So you definitely see me back on television. I'm in LA, so wish me luck. I've been going to some auditions.
Were you going to be on television? Anything that you can talk about?
I can't talk about it, but it'll be.
Stay tuned.
You have to stay tuned. It's another network. It's another network that we haven't been on yet. I'll just say that.
So that means.
I don't know. It's just another network. Have I been on a couple? Let's go down the list.
Well, Althea, thank you so much for sitting down with her hip hop, and we are for sure gonna see more from you. I can tell.
Thank you.
All right, I'm Jasmine, and I'm here with Althea, aka Fifi.
Tripping, told you I would catch you slipping. Thinking you can cross my pimpin', but all I want is your love, your love, your love.